Hi, I'm Jamie Baker with the Courier Sports Department. I'm here with the Review Times, Scott Cottos, Andy Wolf. Here for Week 7 for the Review Times Chalk Talk. Hard to believe we're at Week 7, but 4 more games left before the playoffs, and here we go. First game, Fostoria. You saw Fostoria last week. They played Elmwood.
Yes.
Interesting game, and they went out there and took it to them, didn't they?
They did. A lot of people might see a 2 or 3 score game. The game really was not that close. Fostoria, under the legs of Jaden Stanton, they were kind of down a man, down their top running back in Cordero Diaz. They had a few young running backs and sophomore Jay Spoff and freshman Malik Turner that were kind of able to get the job done, but it was really all about the Jaden Stanton show. Just giving him a little bit of space for the offensive line, was able to make cuts, beat people to the edge, and just really use his space to get those yards after touch. He had 289 yards, 5 touchdowns, easily the best athlete on the field.
Okay. And they got a tough match this week with Rossford at home. You've been impressed by Rossford, haven't you?
Yes. They've knocked out. They handled Genoa last week, 35-7. I think people have raised their eyebrows at them. I have, but they lost a shootout to Lake by 1 score. Yeah. So that could have gone either way. Obviously, they're going to be a handful for Fostoria this week.
Yep. Their only 2 losses are to teams that are combined 11-1. 3-point loss to Bowling Green, who's 5-1. 3-point loss to Lake. So, and they also beat a 5-1 Port Clinton team by 8 points. So their resume so far looks pretty good. Yeah,
it'll be a tough test for Fostoria. They'll have to be ready to play Friday night. That's for sure. Also, Elmwood plays Otsego this week. Winnable game for them. Otsego comes in 0-6. Tough circumstances with the death of Derek Sheldon at Elmwood last week. I'm sure they're looking to rebound.
You have to feel like coming into this game is another winnable game. Otsego's just had a tough season as well. They've lost to North Baltimore, which you feel the Division 7, Division 4 gap is a huge loss for Otsego. Elmwood, the talent is there. They're able to make some plays in the Fostoria defense, but they're still really looking for that big play, that big home run play early on before they get into deep of a hole in their wing T-set offense.
A couple of big BVC games this week involving area teams. Hopewell-Loudon's at Macomb and Lipsick at Van Buren. Boy, what do you think about that Hopewell-Macomb game? Hopewell's looking to they made a statement by beating Liberty Benton. Mm-hmm. This would be an even bigger statement if they would knock off Macomb, which is one of the top teams in Division 7.
This would be huge for them. It's they've passed a lot of tests in the BVC. I know last year when they first got in, it was a rough go-around. Mm-hmm. They've got a couple of more weapons on offense this year. They may end up in a shootout with Macomb. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but maybe the best defense wins. That happens a lot in football.
That's true. So our own Michael Burwell will be at that game, and Ted Raddick from the Courier will be at the Lipsick Van Buren game. We also have Arlington hosting Arcadia, and Van Loo's going to Pandora Gilboa this week. And Lakota's got their first Sandusky River League game. They're going to face a tough test against Sandusky St. Mary's. I saw Sandusky St. Mary's earlier kind of handle Cary in a Saturday night game a couple weeks ago, and last week they gave Edison all they could handle. So, and Edison's a pretty good football team, so looks like Lakota's going to have their hands full. But they'll be playing at home, and a lot on the line in that game. So that should wrap up Week 7 of the Review Times Chalk Talk. You can get all the coverage from all the games in Saturday's Review Times.